This Week in Cybersecurity is sponsored by PCmatic, America's antivirus.
Apple is poised to raise the bar on cyber health care once again. Bloomberg is reporting the tech giant is developing an artificial intelligence-based health coach for the Apple Watch. And it would use your Apple Watch data to create a personalized program for exercise, for diet, and sleep. But with an increase in security concerns surrounding new developments in AI, some are wondering if it's a good idea to let your watch have so much of your personal health information. Scott Augenbaum is a retired FBI supervisory special agent, author of The Secret to Cybersecurity, and he joins us live. Scott, good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on. I have one of these watches myself. I know that many other Americans and viewers watching right now, they do as well. Are there any concerns in your mind about giving artificial intelligence within the watch this much access to your health data? What are your thoughts or concerns?
Well, listen, I have one of these watches myself. I love it. It drives me crazy. I get to go like this. I only slept 6 hours. I can watch my heartbeat. There's a lot of great things with technology. But during my decades with the FBI, I've dealt with a lot of cybersecurity incidents. Am I really concerned about this? Not really. I have a lot of other concerns when we come and we start talking about Apple products. Apple does an amazing job of keeping things safe. I don't really worry that the cyber criminals are going to get access to the Apple platform. You know what they're going to get access to? They're going to get access to your username and password. And you know what happens if the cyber criminals are able to steal your username and password for your Apple account? They're going to get everything. That, to me, is a much bigger concern. And what I'd love to do is talk to you a little bit about some of the things that we need to realize and some of the things we need to understand when it comes to keeping technology safe.
Yeah, talk to me about that. More concerns about AI obviously moving in as well.
Yeah, AI is great. I mean, the cyber criminals can use AI, but today all it takes is a stolen username and password. So if you have an Apple platform, which is connected to your watch, which is connected to your email, which is connected to your Apple device, all the cyber criminals need to do is get their hands on your username and password. And when they get their hands on your username and password, they get access to your system and they're able to steal everything. So as we balance, the great things with technology, we have to understand the risks. There's something called two-factor authentication. It's a second form of authentication. So my recommendation is for everyone who has these types of devices and has an iPad, an iPhone, a Mac computer, or a smartwatch, understand the security settings, because a stolen username and password is all it can take. And let's think about it. What can the bad guys steal? They can steal everything. Maybe they don't want to know your sleeping patterns, but so often we have our credit card information. We have all the things we're saving in the cloud. That's the most important thing for me in this whole.
Yeah, thinking about everything that you have on your phone, all your passwords, obviously all your photos, information, and there's a lot to get on there in terms of that. And so two-factor authentication, what you say could help you, another wall or safe gate, if you will, something you recommend.
Yeah. Absolutely. And let's just realize that today, all the cyber criminals want to do is trick you. And social engineering is the #1 tool in the cyber criminals tool belt. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to get an email. It's going to look like it's coming from, maybe it's going to look like it's coming from Apple. It's going to say, hey, there's a problem with your account. Someone's trying to get into it. You need to click on the link in an email. You click on the link in the email, you give the cyber criminals access to your username and password. And then here comes the problem after that. 60% of the population is using the same password for multiple platforms. So let's realize that social engineering is the #1 tool in the cyber criminals tool belt. All the cyber criminals need to do is steal your username and password. So that's why we need to secure things with two-factor authentication. Those three elements here would have prevented almost 90% of the cybercrime situations. So go out, use your technology. Enjoy it. There's some great things. But remember, the cyber criminals aren't going to go after Apple. They're going to go after me and you.
I know it could be an annoyance to set up yet another way to get through some of your products, but it could save you a major, major hassle, as you were pointing out as well. Also, maybe not go with the dog's name for the password. Might want to change that one as well. Scott Augenbaum is a retired FBI supervisory special agent. He joins us now. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
This Week in Cybersecurity is sponsored by PCmatic, built by Americans to protect America.
Eric was injured in Iraq. I called Wounded Warrior Project and I said, we need help. They don't leave anybody behind.
I want the whole world to be able to meet Corey because he is someone that has never given up.
Since I first appealed to you on behalf of our wounded service members, the need for Wounded Warrior Project has gotten even greater, and that need will continue to grow for many years to come. That's why I'm asking for your support. With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project.
They walked in and said, "What can we do for you? What do you need? Anything."
I know firsthand how many lives they've saved, how many people are still here today because of Wounded Warrior Project.
I felt all alone. There was a voicemail on my phone and it said, "Jeremiah, this is Megan with Wounded Warrior Project. I need you to give me a call."
At Wounded Warrior Project, it's our honor to serve this generation of injured veterans. Because of the COVID-19 crisis, many warriors find themselves more isolated than ever. We quickly worked to create virtual programs so that these brave men and women could continue to get the critical support and services they need.
Wounded Warrior Project is so important and they help so many.
To those who donate, thank you very much. The programs that have been started have accomplished a great deal.
Please join Wounded Warrior Project with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
You are the reason why thousands of warriors across the country are living a better life. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Please call or go online right now.
Attention firefighters, first responders, military base personnel, and airport workers. Listen closely to this important legal announcement. Have you been exposed to chemical-based firefighting foam? If so, you may be entitled to a substantial cash award without going to court. For decades, aqueous film-forming foam, or AFFF, has been used to extinguish liquid fuel fires. A scientific study has now shown that the chemicals used to make AFFF are highly toxic to humans and can cause a significant risk of developing several types of cancer, including kidney, pancreatic, thyroid, prostate, bladder, testicular, liver, or non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. If you or a loved one are a firefighter, first responder, airport worker, or member of the military that has used firefighting foam and has been diagnosed with cancer, please call the Negligence Network to file your claim today. There's no fee unless we win your case. Call the Negligence Network to see if you're eligible for substantial compensation. Call 1-800-700-5166. That's 1-800-700-5166.